A year after having his murder convictions overturned, a Georgia man was formally exonerated in court today. A judge granted the district attorney's request to dismiss all charges against Dennis Perry for the 1985 killings of a deacon and his wife in Waverly, Georgia. On Your Side's Haley Harrison spoke one-on-one with Perry today after that hearing, and he tells us his focus is on celebrating today.
A whole courtroom got up on their feet Monday to celebrate Dennis Perry. How did you feel coming out of the courthouse today?
Like a big burden's lift off of me. Like it's free, to be a free man.
Perry was convicted in 2003 and spent 20 years behind bars for the murders of Harold Swain and his wife Thelma, who were shot to death inside their Camden County church in 1985. The Brunswick District Attorney's Office says new DNA evidence matches another suspect in the case and clears Perry. Despite the decades-long fight for his freedom, Perry says he has no hard feelings.
I can put my trust back in the system now. I didn't, but I can now.
The district attorney says his office received the full investigative case file from the Georgia Bureau of Investigation last week and is in the process of reviewing it.
Once we've all reviewed it, then we'll get together and discuss it and make a decision as to whether or not there's going to be a prosecution against anyone else in the case.
The Georgia Innocence Project executive director says it took the election of DA Keith Higgins and more than a decade of work by a team of supporters to get justice for Perry.
He could have been executed. He had to waive his right to appeal a wrongful and unjust conviction in order to stay alive. And then it took 20 years after that for his conviction to be overturned. There are so many lessons to be learned from this case.
Claire Gilbert says the hope is that people will look to this case to make it easier to correct other wrongful convictions. But for now, the focus is on Perry's exoneration.
Today is a great day, and we're celebrating with Dennis.
In Glenn County, I'm Haley Harrison, First Coast News. On Your Side.
A long time coming, and Perry will not receive any money from the state because Georgia is one of 14 states that doesn't have laws in place that allows for financial compensation for wrongful incarceration or wrongful conviction.